let's get it rolling. Now we're all here. Let's get it rolling. I'm going to hand the intros over to Nick. Boys, good evening to you. NichLmao, what were your words when you saw Jay Swingler on the screen just now?
The man, the myth, the legend, the brave soul that took on Churdleys and won. It is such an honor to be here face to face with him. I'm excited.
The man, the myth, the legend. Jay, how do you feel being face to face with Nick?
Well, yeah, I guess it's good, man. I wish it was in person because I feel like it'd be a bit more fun. But I guess
we'll get it in person. We'll do it in person when I'm there. Don't worry, I'll be there early. I'll be there.
Okay. When are you planning to come to the UK?
I don't know, 2 weeks before the fight. You know, get some work in with the UK boys.
Yeah, cool. Okay, that sounds fun.
Well, welcome to the Digital Face-Off for Jay Swingler versus NichLmao. The headline fight on Misfits 05 live on DAZN. We are back, a stellar show just a few weeks ago in London that topped the bill by KSI. This time, Jay Swingler is headlining again after a knockout performance, referenced there by our friend Nick, against Churdleys. This time, Nick is looking to derail the train. Boys, a very good evening to you both. Jay, going to start with yourself. How's tricks? How's things been since that big night in Sheffield?
It's been amazing, bro. Honestly, I've been just training. I didn't stop training since the night of the fight. Yeah, I just feel like this camp is just like we've leveled things up a lot. Although like Churdleys, I didn't really get to get any rounds in with him. I've been getting rounds in with more advanced sparring partners this time around. I feel like my boxing IQ's developed a lot since that fight as well. And it's gonna be fun come fight night, because I feel like people are gonna see a different side of me. With Churdleys, you didn't really get to see much IQ or much of a performance. You just got to see me kind of like 1-2 him in the nose, and that was kind of it. I didn't really get to show anything off, but hopefully with Nick, I get to show a bit more of what I can do.
We spoke a lot in that build-up before that Churdleys fight. We did a lot of interviews, a lot of media, and the main thing that was coming across was, how do you prepare for something or for someone that you don't really know too much about? Churdleys famously kept his cards close to his chest, didn't give a lot away. There wasn't a lot of training footage. There was really nothing to go on. Is that different with Nick? Do you know much about Nick?
I don't know much about Nick, and I'll be totally honest. I think it would be, obviously we've had that back and forth on Twitter. It would be stupid of me to just completely disrespect him and just underestimate him. And I heard what he had to say. I'm not underestimating him at all. I respect him. And I would like to say this, actually. I do have massive respect for him, because we actually approached 5 people to fight on this card for me. And all of them said yes, then no, yes, then no. And eventually, like, we kind of like, Nick was the person that said yes. So I would just say thanks for allowing this event to go ahead, Nick, basically.
Well,
hey, I'm just happy to be here, man.
Over to you, Nick, the man with the biggest smile on the call so far.
I'm sorry. It's just no. It was when the intro with Jay talking about training for Churdleys. It's hard to take that seriously, because no offense, Jay, but come on, Churdleys, bro. That's like it's nothing really, like, I don't know. It's just hard to take seriously, because he was such a joke of a fighter. No hate to him, because he still stepped in the ring, but it's nothing. It's going to be nothing similar to that on the night. So I'm glad
I'm not expecting it to be anything like that, bro. And you say to me like, oh, come on, Jay, Churdleys, but that's the thing. It's kind of, how am I meant to know what Churdleys is going to bring? He could have bought smoke that night. I didn't know. I didn't know if he was training. He could have been training for years. Like, nobody knew. And that's the smart card that I think he played. Whereas the card that you're playing is that you're actually bigging yourself up. You say you're the underdog, but you're actually hyping yourself up. And you I don't know how you allowed Happy Punch to even post that footage of you sparring, even though it was early days. I know you said that was early on. Bro, if you come fight night looking anything like that, bro, you do know it, like, it's not going past first round yet.
I agree, but this is what I'll say, right? You say I'm bigging myself up. I mean, I have nothing to lose here. I go in, I get knocked out first round. Everyone's gonna be like, look at this idiot, he got knocked out. But when I go in there and I actually show you something that no one expected, like I have nothing to lose here, bro.
Nick, it ain't happening, bro. Yeah,
But you don't know. You don't know.
You know, nah,
I can tell you this much: you
Nick,
versus Churdley's, how you looked, no chance. No chance. I promise you that, no chance. You were lifting your back foot, overextending your punches, shaking your hands like telegraph. Like if you go in there like that, you're done.
Nick, come fight night, and you get in that ring, bro. I promise you, you will be scared to come anywhere near me, bro.
Okay.
You will be scared to look at me in the face. You'll try and approach me, and you'll realize, fuck, I don't know how to get close to him, because you try to come anywhere near me, bro. I'll have a fly swatter, bro. Like, get away from me, Nick. Get away from me. You won't be able to come near me, bro, and because you'll be too scared to. You won't have the confidence to come anywhere near me. I know you won't.
I mean, I've been working with some guys that I'd say are. I mean, you're gonna come in heavier than me, but I've been sparring guys much heavier than you, who hit harder than you, who are significantly better than you. Which, I mean, they're pro fighters, so of course they're gonna be better than you. And I mean, sure. I mean, I sure. If you want to go in there thinking I'm not even gonna touch you, I mean, you're what are you, 5'8"?
I think there's a chance that you can touch me. 100%. He's boxing. Anything can happen, bro. I'm not denying that. But I think you'll be scared, and I think that those nerves will sap your energy.
I'll say this: every single person I have sparred so far, when I tell them how long I've been training, every single person has been like, no way.
So in the footage that Happy Punch posted, how long have you been training there?
Well, training, I did fitness first, and then sparring, I've been sparring about. I didn't spar so much in the beginning, so the first spar, but I'll say in total about 2-3 months of sparring.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. For 2-3 months of sparring, you looked better than I did in 2-3 months of sparring. I'll give you that, but it doesn't mean nothing, bro. It doesn't mean anything. The mistake that what you're gonna run into is I see you how I was when I faced Gib.
Yeah.
I went into that fight with Gib, and he had the experience on me. And I had the experience on you.
No, look, your advantage is your experience, but my advantage is that I'm unorthodox, I'm weird, I'm long. I know you said people were saying how soft I was hitting, bro. I was going light there. I was sparring an amateur just the other day with I almost dropped him.
You were going light there. There's no way. There's no way
against
Jarvis. No, bro. I know Jarvis is good. I could 100% tell Jarvis pulled back on you, and Jarvis wasn't giving you everything.
I mean, hey, for sure. If you want to say I can't change your mind, but all I'm saying is
you know I'm right as well.
All I'm saying is right after that spar, Jarvis said to me, "I'm the best YouTube boxer he's ever faced."
No, he did. Well, he's fought one guy who was like dog shit.
He fought Churdley's.
It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. I fought Gib and Churdley's. Hey, bro, I had 2 months.
If you fought Gib now, if you fought Gib now and went the distance, respect. You fought 2018 Gib. Come on.
And he fought 2018 me. No, and he fought 2018 me. It goes both ways, bro. It goes both ways.
For some, like, look at Gibbs' last fight against McBroom, and your last fight was against Churdley. So yeah, you started at the same place, and look where you're at. You're boxing me. Who were the other 5 fighters you were calling out? Who were the other 5 fighters? Ryan Toy Reviews and Vic Star? Like, who are you fighting, bro?
This is completely switched now. So we've completely changed subject. This is about me and you, and where you're at and where I'm at, bro.
You were comparing me to Jarvis, then saying he's good. All I'm saying is I don't think he went light on me. That's all I'm saying. Okay. He's heavier than me. He had lighter gloves than me. He had been sparring a few rounds before.
I could get Jarvis or his brother Kay to tell me how Jarvis was performing that day you two sparred.
Yeah,
I know for a fact that they
yeah.
will tell me that Jarvis is going light on you, bro.
But then I was also going light on him. Anyone can say that. I
Okay.
mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Okay.
Guys, I want to jump in. Because I try and read between the lines when you guys are speaking, as with all fighters. And Jay, I want to ask you something about about Nick and his persona here, because I picked up on a couple things. Again, very similar to the Churdley's fight. We've not seen loads. We've seen a bit more. I'll give you that. And you mentioned it there. But one thing I picked up was a few times Nick has been stretching back. He's very relaxed when he's speaking to you. Churdley's was always very jokey, always very sort of in the character, in the persona. Whereas Nick, he looks calm. He looks relaxed. Does that make you think maybe there's an air of confidence about him that perhaps wasn't there in Churdley's?
No, because that calmness, I can see it's coming straight from his ego. The guy's got 20 million subscribers. I expect nothing less from a YouTuber who's got 20 million subscribers, Chris. It just goes no further than that. That is all it is. The guy
Nick,
knows what he's doing on camera.
Nick,
it's simple as that.
Is there an argument there, Nick, that maybe having so much success online that has resulted in very, very respectable numbers, and kudos to you for that. But is there an argument there that Jay's making that perhaps it does alter the way you act in front of people because you're used to behaving in front of an audience, so to speak?
I don't want to get into my personal life too much, but I don't think that about me. The confidence that I have is
delusional. That's the word.
I have nothing to lose. All right. Like there's nothing for me to lose and everything for me to gain. Again, I can go in there, I can get dropped in 3 seconds, and that's that. Nothing happens. No one expects anything of me. Or I go in there, and what I think personally is going to happen is I'm going to shock the world. And I think that just gives me the confidence because I've got nothing to lose. I'm here. The only thing I care about, and I mean this seriously, I don't care about winning because I'm not even fighting at this weight class. I'm just doing this to get my name out there because I don't need this for the clout or the money. I just genuinely just love, like I grew up watching this stuff before I did YouTube when I was still in school. I love this stuff. The only thing I care about is not giving Jay an easy fight. That's my only goal. I don't care about winning. I don't care about losing. I don't care if I get knocked out. I'm not giving Jay an easy fight. I'm not letting him build his career
Is
of
that
knocking
all?
out people that's been training for 6 months. I promise you, I'm going to go in there. And at the end of the day, when I walk out of ring, win, lose, knockout, draw, decision, everyone hating on me on Twitter, Jay, everyone, at the end of the day, I'm going to be standing in that ring and everyone's going to be like, damn, all right, respect. That's my only goal with this.
Jay, to use your point back at you, Nick, with a hell of a mindset there. I mean, that is respectable from any corner. Nick, I'll give that to you. But to use the audience argument, you have to say, you know, Nick, he has 20 million plus subscribers now. But at one point, he had 0 subscribers. He was just starting out and he's kept that headstrong mentality. He's seen a goal. I'm going to go for it. If you'd have told him back then at day one, you reached the point where you hit 20, 22, 23 million subscribers, he's going to rip your hand off for that. He now sees you as the reason to get to that point. He's got the mentality that makes a fight.
Yeah, he's got the mentality 100%. Like I do, like I said, I respect the grind, man. It's sick, but it doesn't mean he's got the ability to do so.
Do you think that could be his downfall? The self-belief could be his downfall.
His what? Sorry.
Do you think the self-belief could be his downfall?
But what is the downfall? What is the downfall?
In the fight.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what do I have to lose? No one. I'm going in as an underdog.
Bro, that is the downfall in my eyes, bro. The fact that you're not worried about getting knocked out and your priority is getting in there and not giving me an easy fight. That's not a good enough excuse to get in the ring with me, bro. If that's your reason to get in the ring with me, you've already lost in my eyes, bro. Wait. You should be getting into that ring with the mindset of, I am going to kill this guy. I'm going to take his opportunities away from him. That's the mindset that I have, bro. I don't care what stands in my way. I'll take the opportunity away. And you're not thinking like that. You're thinking, this is fun for you. This is
I'd be delusional. No, I'd be delusional to go in there. I know I'm taking a fight at a disadvantage. I know that. I know you have more experience on me. I know you're heavier than me. But my point is, I'm going in there and I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. When I win, what are you gonna do? There's, you know, I'm saying you're top 15 pound for pound according to whoever. I mean, when I go in there and I win, I'm at the top. As simple as that. So that's why I'm saying there's no pressure. Either I do amazing, because I know I'm not gonna get knocked down in first round. I don't care what anyone says. You know, it's a fight, anything can happen, but like realistically, I don't think you're dropping me. So I'm just gonna go in there. I know it can't go to decision because they're just gonna let you win. So I know I gotta put you out. I'm just saying that the only goal for me is to go in there.
These are qualified
I'll
referees.
give you the easy fight that you're
qualified referees. They're not gonna let me win if it goes to decision.
They're gonna let you win.
No. That's not how it works, bro. These are qualified, proper referee.
Don't worry.
Judges.
It won't go to decision then. I promise you. It won't go to decision.
Yeah, because you'll be asleep.
All right,
Jay,
for sure.
I wanna read a tweet that you recently put out, Jay. I want to read it back to you and just sort of go over it. It was when the fight was first announced. You said, let's go, Feb 25th. I'm back. Obviously, the date has moved, but you said, let's go. I'm back. Last warm-up fight before the real challenges of 2023 commence. Last warm-up fight before the real challenges. Do you see, Nick, as the warm-up fight, the tune-up before in your own words, the real challenges? Is that the obstacle in front of you here, effectively a heavy Sparta?
So when I wrote that, I was in the mindset of I don't see Nick like that. That can come across like I'm underestimating him. I'm not doing that at all. Like, I do respect him, and I am training really, really hard so I can get this win. When I wrote that tweet, I felt like a lot of the public were they swayed my opinion, which I do regret my wording in the tweet a little bit.
Yeah.
That because of the public's opinion on Nick, and not many people know his name in the YouTube boxing scene. It's his first fight, so I guess people saying like, who is this guy? Jay, fight someone. Jay needs a real challenge. I guess that was my way of like being swayed by the public's opinion, which is why I just said, yeah, like I do regret the way I worded it.
Yeah.
Nick isn't a warm-up fight. It's another challenge. It's another challenge. It's something I have to face to get to the next stage. That's all it is.
I think I speak for majority of the YouTube boxing or crossover boxing community when I say, like, we see the names that are being spoken about at the moment at the top tier. You know, Nick referenced the pound for pound leagues and tables a moment ago. The likes of Salt Papi, the likes of Slim, you know, these guys who are up there, who are wanting to get their name sort of at that top table. There's a lot of belief in the community that you can become at that table, if not beyond that table, you know, challenging the absolute elite in the division. But to get there, in your own words, you can't be seen to be looking past anybody, because this is not a soft fight. We've heard Nick's mindset already. He's coming to take that from you. You want to be at that you want to be at that top table. So does he. He's going to come and take that from you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You can't overlook him.
No, you can't overlook him, and it's just all part of the process, you know. It's all part of the process. Like these fights, I think the main thing that people are annoyed about is the fact that it's Nick's first fight and we're headlining a Misfits event. I don't think people understand that Misfits can't do crazy big events, fight after fight after fight after fight. There needs to be some kind of room to allow people like Nick to come in and have their first fight. Do you know what I'm saying? That's my view on it anyway. I know a lot of the public have just got a different view.
Well, I mean, your next tweet, I'll be completely fair to you. Your next tweet, you were saying to everyone, look at me, look at where I've come. I'm on a journey here. I've spent 10 years getting to this position. So you're absolutely in your right. And Nick, we have qualified matchmakers who scout out people. We're not just going to throw someone in there who has literally zero ability. I know certain fighters may fighters look bad, like you did with Churdley's in the last fight, but people have done their homework on Nick. They've not just randomly sort of selected someone.
Yeah.
Nick, when you come in, you hear what Jay is saying? You've heard what I've said. You know, he wants to get into that top table. There's people contesting belts up there. Jay firmly, I believe, can make that step. He has that ability within him. But are you now coming to sort of crash the party, take that from him, and establish yourself up at this kind of level?
Oh no, 100%. So here's the thing. Well, when I beat Jay, he can keep the belt. We'll call it my charity of the year. He can keep the belt because I'm not fighting it that way anyways. I'm just going in there to show people what I can do. And I don't want to fight. I don't want to say names, but I don't want to fight people that, you know, I want to challenge myself. Me personally, I don't believe in warm-up fights. I don't believe in building a name of people that can't box. If I'm going in there, I like when I got the call for Jay, I was like, absolutely. There was no hesitation. I don't care. I'm going in there to make a name for myself. And Jay is someone credible enough that when I beat him, people can't be like, oh, you fought Churdleys. I beat Jay. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? So yeah, that's just my goal. I want to go there, make my name, go down to my natural weight, then defend my title there, whoever wants it.
Ask a silly question. You mentioned you're not letting it go to the judges. You're obviously going looking for the knockout. You said in your own words, you have to win by knockout. From round one, are you going in, bringing fire, bringing smoke, not letting Jay have a minute to breathe once the first bell goes?
Well, the way I box is very in here. It sucks that it's only 4 rounds. I wish it was more, but I couldn't be asked to argue on the contract. I just signed what they gave me. So I will have to bring up my pace a bit. I mean, that footage with Jarvis, I wasn't even using my right hand, and believe it or not, wasn't going 100%. That was maybe like 60%. But I'm going in there with the mindset that I'm going to be more skilled and quicker than Jay. Jay's going to be stronger than me and heavier than me. I don't think he's going to be able to hit me. That's unless he's at a pro level, like he's a pro boxer level, then all right, I'm in trouble. But from what I've seen in the Churdleys fight, I think I'm gonna dance around him. Seriously.
You're smirking, Jay.
I mean, you can laugh, but you don't know. You don't know, bro.
I know. I don't know.
You don't know. At the end of the day, you don't know.
Exactly. So I can't laugh. So yeah. Sorry. You said I can't hit you unless I'm a pro. What do you mean, bro?
No, I didn't say that. I said I'd be in trouble if your skills were that of like a pro boxer.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to be able to really hit me.
You think I won't be able to hit you?
Well, I got so much reach on you, bro.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm 5'9", nearly 5'10", bro. I don't know what the fuck Wikipedia was saying.
Or something?
No. You were just reading some bullshit
online.
Okay.
Sorry, the internet lied to me then.
Yeah. I'm 5'9", 5'10". I've got the reach of someone who's 5'11" as well.
Oh, okay. I got the reach of someone that's 7 foot.
Yeah.
Jay, I'm gonna begin to sort of bring this to an end, but one thing
this guy, I'm so sorry. He talks shit, you know, Chris.
Well, someone's got to sell this fight. You're not making content anymore, bro.
Okay.
I'm just trying to have some fun here. And then when I win, it's going to look so much better.
Yeah, man, it is. Yeah, man.
Jay, what's your message?
Wait, can I ask Jay a question?
Of course.
Go for it.
Jay, I just have one question. And you can't say, oh, no chance. It's a boxing ring. Anything can happen. What if you lose? Genuinely, what if you lose? You can't say there's no chance. Just say in a world, I'm throwing overhand blind, it catches you, yeah, just whatever.
Okay, I don't know what I would do. Okay. That scenario hasn't ever crossed my mind. That, bro, actually, you know what? I'll give you my car if you beat me. Clip that. I'll give you my car if you beat me. You're gonna have to have some DIY done on it though to switch the seat, like Keemstar said, because you guys drive on the other side.
Jay, for reference, what is the car?
It's the Range Rover Autobiography. It's a 22 plate as well, so he's got some good value there.
What do you reckon to that, Nick?
I'll take it. It's free car. I mean, who's gonna say no to a free car?
Is there anything coming back? Is it a bet, or are you just
Sorry. We made a bet actually on Twitter Space. Do you remember?
We were gonna donate. We're gonna donate, you know, Chris, to a charity of his choice if he beats me, and a charity of my choice if I beat him.
Yeah, 10K.
10K.
dollars or pounds?
Yeah, let's settle on a currency actually, because this could. What do you want?
I thought they were the
10K
same
dollars,
right
yeah?
now, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
10K dollars.
Okay, so there's even more riding on this than usual. I was going to say, I was going to start with Jay and then come to Nick and say, give a message to the fans why they should tune into DAZN. But it sounds like you might have just sold this. Jay, why should the fans tune in and watch your fight on Misfits 05?
Okay, everybody should tune in because Nick actually might beat me, and this could break the internet, and I might owe him 170 grand car.
It's 170 grand? Oh,
yeah, bro. So this could be really big, you know, Nick.
Hey.
So
hey, just know, like on a real, if you lose it, like it's not even that I want it, but you just look like you'll look really bad if you don't give it to me, bro.
Yeah, I look like an idiot, bro. So I need, 100%. That's why I told people to clip it, and I'm saying it on the video. Let's secure that in.
Fair enough. He's a baller. I can't.
Nah, I'm not a baller. I'm not a baller. Like, that would break my heart to see me to let that car go. But I just
yeah, man, you're a better man than me. I'm not giving you my car. I don't care what you do to me.
Yeah, because you know the odds are against you. That's why.
Of course, the odds are against me, but I love that being the bro. When was the last underdog upset? KSI versus Logan, bro. Just know when I get that underdog upset,
you're not KSI, bro.
You're not Logan Paul, mate.
I never said I was.
I know. I'm just comparing like an underdog story.
We have had some upsets. We have had some underdog stories come true.
I'm sorry.
It's boxing. But Nick, let me ask you the same question. Why should fans tune in and watch you on Misfits 05 versus Jay Swingler?
Because this isn't going to be Jay versus Churdleys. This is going to be Jay versus Nick, and it's going to be a hell of a fight. $170,000 car on the line. That's no joke. That's no joke. So if they don't want to see it, if they want to catch the highlights on YouTube, that's their loss, because it's going to be something to witness live.
Finally, I'll start with Jay and then move to Nick. Jay, give a departing message to Nick. What's your final message to Nick about the fight?
Don't miss a day of training from now to the fight, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe a day to recover, maybe a day, a week to recover, but that's it. No more days off from training other than that.
No, I haven't been. It's rough. It's rough, bro.
That's
Nick,
big, man.
Do you have a parting message to your opponent?
Yes. Will you sign this when we meet in person?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mate, if my childhood self knew this, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I got you, bro. I got you.
You had a prop all this time and you waited until the last 10 seconds to bring it out. Nick,
I forgot I had it. If I'm being honest, I just looked over right now. So
Nick, that is confidence. NichLmao, Jay Swingler. We cannot wait for this headliner live on DAZN. We're coming to Telford. We can't wait to see you all. Join us there.